Hello, hello. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me live and, of course, on the replay. Wherever you may be catching this, let me know you're here so that I can send you some love and, of course, answer any questions that you might have. My name is Cindy. I am a quantum numerologist and wealth activator, and I work with an organization that is passionate about helping you reclaim your personal power, about seizing that prosperity, the understanding of your purpose, and really landing into possibility thinking. So, thank you for joining me. Today, I want to dive into a conversation about magic. This was inspired with a conversation that I had with a group that we meet with regularly yesterday. And it was really fascinating to me because in the year of 2021, at the beginning of every year, as I lean into the energy of the year, I choose a word. I choose a word that's meant to define how I want to experience that year. And 2021 for me was the word magic. And in that, I started experiencing, I've got hair in my mouth. I started experiencing magic left, right, and center. For those of you who follow my Instagram stories and TikTok and all those things, there's always an adventure happening in my life. Every weekend, I'm taking off, I'm doing something. I've experienced so many fun, amazing adventures this year because I chose it. And in the choosing of it, there was an expectation that I would see it all the time, that magic would show up for me. And I believed that. And most of the time, I saw it, and it was true. But in the last couple of months, I've been really busy and caught up in the day to day operations, and a little bit of the building behind the scenes. And so there was a lot of moving pieces in that. And with that, getting caught in what I term the mundane, I got lost a little bit and I stopped noticing the magic. Now, the magic was still happening. I was still going on adventures. I was still having fun and playing and doing all the fun stuff. But I forgot to look. I forgot to look for the evidence. I forgot to celebrate when I saw the magic showing up in my life. I forgot to acknowledge it. So even though I was still going about my day and I was busy, I was finding my adventures, but completely forgetting to acknowledge the magic that occurred in those adventures. So, the invitation for me in this conversation yesterday was to remember the magic. And I was in this conversation fully reminded. I didn't share in this conversation, but everyone else sharing in the conversation brought me back to a remembrance of that word magic, and how it can show up in our lives in so many different ways. Now, some of the women were talking about finding magic in the forest, finding magic with beings and higher guides and talking to different beings. And that's not the kind of magic that I experience. And so I got caught up a little bit in that. Maybe I'm not seeing magic because I'm not seeing these beings or having these conversations. So there was a little bit of a shift that needed to occur in my belief around what magic really was. And so I leaned into that and I redefined magic. I came into an understanding of what magic meant to me. And I think magic can mean something different to every single human on the planet, just like wealth can mean something different to every single human on the planet. Same as self mastery, same as success. We have all these words that don't technically have a solid definition that we can all agree on, which is the beauty of it, which is the magic of it. Because in that, I started to witness the amount of magic that shows up in my life every damn day. I started to acknowledge and express absolute gratitude and love for the magic that I see every day in my life, not only in the adventures, but in the people that I get to connect with, the people that I get to work with, my intimate relationships, the people that I get to hang out with, and the conversations that I get to have, the impact that I get to create, the magic of internet, the magic that is the ability to connect online with people all around the world. There's so much magic in my life. If I were to sit down and try to consider how the internet actually works, It's pretty freaking magical. And so landing into that yesterday really solidified what magic is. And to me, magic is different for every human, which makes each of us so unique, which makes it community, which makes us be able to land into unity consciousness, which allows us to tap into the universal laws and understand on a very deep level who we really are. And that when we embrace who we are, when we choose to understand that we are magical, we can create the world that we all desire to see. One of bliss and magic and peace and love and kindness and compassion. One of impact where everyone on the planet is well taken care of, where the abuse comes to an end, where the control comes to an end, where we are all focused on unity consciousness. And to me, that is the ultimate in magic. So one of the other things that's absolutely magical to me is witnessing a 3-year dream coming true this weekend with the event that my business partner and I, Joy Kingsborough, have been dreaming and scheming behind the scenes. It is coming to life this weekend, and I cannot wait. I'm so flippin' excited for the connection and the community and the gathering and the shifting and the transformation and the unity that we're all going to experience at this beautiful 3-day virtual event. So if you do not yet have your ticket to this event, please come join us. If you believe in magic, if you believe that unity consciousness is a thing, then come join us in unity at this event and experience what it's like to gather in a community of like-minded, like-hearted beings who all believe in a little bit of magic. So I'll drop the link for that event in the comments. Join us or don't. Believe in magic or don't. But I believe in magic. And I believe in you. And I believe in your power. I love you. Thank you for joining me. Have an incredible, amazing week. Bye for now.